Hello, beautiful divine children of God. Welcome to our channel, or welcome back. My name is Hannah, and today I have a really juicy video for you all. It's a little bit controversial, but I felt like it was really important to touch on because the spiritual community kind of has this, doesn't have it down yet. And so this video, as you've seen from the title and thumbnail and everything, is about divine masculine and divine feminine and what that really means and what that is, how we express ourselves as divine masculines and divine feminines, which this video was actually requested by one of you on our Instagram. So I do make the videos you request, so feel free to let me know what you want to see from me. But yeah, this is really about how, what that means to be divine masculine or to be divine feminine. Are we both, right? Do we have a little bit of each? Are we 50-50? And how do you express yourself as a divine masculine or divine feminine? And so for me, obviously, I am the divine feminine, as you can see and hear and tell. But yeah, this is from my personal experience of discovering who I really am, and that I'm fully and 100% divine feminine. And for me, discovering who I was as the divine feminine, it wasn't difficult. Some people, it's a journey, it's a discovery process. For me, I really always felt, like I was the feminine, I was a female, I was a woman. And yeah, so when it comes to being a divine masculine or divine feminine, you're always going to be one. You're going to be either divine masculine or divine feminine. You're either 100% divine masculine or 100% divine feminine. There's no in between. There's no swapping. There's no 50-50. There's none of that. But it doesn't matter what gendered body you're in, okay? So you can be in a male body and be a divine feminine being. But that means you are a woman, right? You can be a divine masculine and be in a female body, but that means you are a man. And so, yeah, the spiritual consciousness right now, they have this energy and they have this belief, a lot of it does, that we have a duality in us, that we're 50% of each, we're 50-50, right? And we have masculine traits and we have feminine traits. But I really found this not to be the case. And the only masculine in you if you're a feminine, and the only feminine in you if you're a masculine, is your twin flame, because you're one. So technically, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, right? We have the 50-50, but it's in our union only. It's expressed in our union. It's not in me. There's no masculine energy in me whatsoever. I'm fully feminine. No matter if I'm working really hard, no matter if I'm playing in the dirt or playing sports or doing something, maybe perceived as manly, like DIYing our house, none of that stuff makes me masculine in any way. I am just expressing that in a feminine way. And so, I wanted to clear this up for you guys, because when I discovered this, because it never aligned to me, the 50-50 thing. That always felt really off. I was like, wait, how can I be 50%, how can I have 50% masculine? How can I have masculine traits when I am such a girl? I'm such a woman. I'm such a female. I have a high energy. I'm very spiritual. I have a very high vibration, and I'm very powerful, but that doesn't make me masculine. I'm a leader, but that doesn't make me a masculine. That's not a masculine quality, right? That's a divine quality. And so that's the difference here. A lot of people get tripped up on, is that maybe some of these qualities that could be perceived as masculine, and maybe the feminine holds those qualities. She's like, oh, these are my masculine traits. But that's really not the case. These are just divine traits, and you're expressing them as either masculine or feminine. So this was really healing for me, like I said, to accept and embrace my 100% femininity, because I was like, oh, okay, I can just relax now. I can just relax into my feminine energy. I can just chill as a feminine. I don't have to worry about balancing my masculine and feminine within myself. That's simply not a thing. The only balancing you do is with your emotions, right? You regulate your emotions, and that can be maybe based off of triggers from your twin flame, masculine or feminine, that's triggering something within you, and that's your responsibility to heal that. But that's you really just balancing and maintaining your union. It's not balancing the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. So I felt it was really important to talk about this today, so that I could share with you guys this relief that I came to within my own journey, so that you too can really explore that for yourself and figure out which polarity you are, because you are that polarity, and your twin flame is the other polarity, no matter what body you're in, okay? It doesn't have to do with body. It has to do with soul. It has to do with your essence and who you are. So you're either the masculine or you're the feminine. There's no in between. But you can think of your union as like the yin and yang symbol, you know, where there's a little bit of the black within the white and a little bit of the white within the black. That's just your union, though. That doesn't mean there's any masculine within you or any feminine within you if you're masculine, right? The only masculine energy is in your twin flame, and the only feminine energy is in your twin flame if it's the other way around. So you can really explore relaxing into this because it's so relieving, right? It's just so peaceful to let that mumbo jumbo go of like you having to be both and like you having to balance them out and like what, like, no, just embrace who you are. Like get clear on who that is and embrace it because that's who you really are at your core. You're either a badass masculine or a badass feminine. Whichever one it is, it doesn't matter, but you're just you, right? And so you can express yourself however you like to express yourself, and it's always going to be one or the other. It's always going to be masculine or it's always going to be feminine, no matter how you're expressing yourself. You know, like no matter if you're disciplining your child and you're like, oh, that's a masculine thing to do. No, it's a very feminine thing to do. It's a very divine thing to do. Or whether you're setting boundaries with someone and you feel like, oh, this is a masculine thing to do. I need to set this boundary with someone and that feels like I'm, you know, like as a woman, like that's not a womanly thing to do. I need to give to everyone. No, like setting boundaries is a very feminine thing to do. It can also be very masculine. It's simply just very divine, right? Let's say you're a masculine energy and you really enjoy art and creativity. You know, that doesn't make you feminine. That makes you masculine. Because you're expressing that masculine energy in your creativity. It's beautiful and amazing and divine. And so this isn't some weird like, you know, dogma and like trying to like be like, oh no, everyone has to be male or female or like, it has nothing to do with that. It's just simply how you're created, like how your soul's created, right? That's just all I share in this channel is the truth. All I share is the grounded spiritual truth of how you're created, the scientific knowledge behind it, all of that good stuff to help you on your ascension journey, to help you connect more with you, right? Because feel into that with me, like feel into that, whether you're masculine or feminine, feel into that energy of whichever one you feel you are and just relax into it. Let go of like the belief that you need to like carry any masculine traits if you're feminine or any feminine traits if you're masculine and just be yourself, right? It's just about being you, being an expression of you. And so, yeah, not everyone's going to subscribe to this belief and that's totally okay. It is like the truth, like I was saying. So I do invite you to explore it. And yeah, everyone else, like, it's all right. They're on their own journeys of discovering who they are, right? People are all on different spectrums of discovering who they are, and that's totally cool. It's totally awesome. I love that. I'm just here to speak to the people that are at my level and are on this ascension path and that are vibing up and are vibing into alignment with God's highest truth, because that is what I teach and that is what I'm always doing and always working to attune to. So yeah, I hope this cleared things up for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know how it felt for you down below in the comments. Give it a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe, hit the bell, all the good stuff. Yeah, feel free to follow us on Instagram at DylanIsHannah. Love to see you there. We post daily Twin Flame Ascension content, healing content. It's really great. We have an awesome page. You will love it. We'd love to have you there. Please come by. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All my love to you and God bless. Namaste.